Hi guys. So it's been a while, but as you can see by this title, I've been gone for a reason. A lot has happened within the last year of my life, both positive and negative, and I'm here to tell you about it. So my last video, I was pregnant. My last video was last summer of 2016. Yeah, pregnant, about to have a baby. I have her. She just turned 1 this past August. She is such a blessing in my life. Like, thank God for her, because she has helped me and my family through this year. The blessing of her, and I'm watching her through the video camera while she's sleeping. But yeah, last year, August 11th of 2016, I got the most horrific news of my life. Now, I was heavily pregnant. I was 8 months pregnant, super close to my brother. He lived with me for the last 3-4 years. He lived with my husband and I, and we loved him. We had the best time ever. I had the best relationship with my brother. I was always there for him. He was always there for me. Like, we've been through shit together, Prior to me losing him, I lost another brother, but that's a whole nother story. So my brother's name is Macho. His real name is Christopher, but we grew up calling him Macho as his nickname. So if I refer to him as Macho, that's my brother who passed away. So last year, August 11th of 2016, I remember this day so clear. Like, it's still shaking me up to this day, and like, it's sad. Okay, so I remember it was my day off of work, and on my days off, since I was really pregnant, I just would always like nap or just be laid up on a couch relaxing. And I remember not feeling so good that day, and I remember it was a really hot summer day. I remember just being in the AC and like not wanting to leave my house. My husband comes home from work, and he's home for about 20 minutes, and then he goes to me, "I just got 5 missed calls from your dad." And I'm like, "What? My dad called you like 5 times in a row and you didn't answer the phone?" He goes, "Well, I wasn't near my phone. I just looked at it." And I'm like, my heart literally dropped. It still takes the breath out of me to this day, because for my dad to call my husband 5 times in a row, something had to be wrong. So I immediately, a light bulb went off in my head. I said, "Oh my God, something happened to my mom, or something happened to my brother. I don't know which one it is, but something happened." Like, I felt it. So when I ran to my phone to call my dad, there was a text message from my brother's ex-girlfriend. She obviously heard the news before me, but she didn't say anything. Her text message read, "I just want you to know that I love you." She's never said that to me before. So then I knew something really bad had happened. So I call my dad and I'm like, "Dad, what's going on?" And he was just very, oh, my daughter's moving. I hope she doesn't cry. My dad was very resistant, like very, you could just tell something was wrong. And he was like, "Macho got into an accident, and he just got into an accident." And I'm like, "Okay, he got into an accident. Is he okay?" And he said, "No, Vanessa, no, he's not okay." And I'm like, "Okay, where is he? When is he coming home? Like, what's up?" He's like, "Vanessa, he's not gonna come home." Yeah. And then I remember that I literally just fell to the ground and I couldn't, I just couldn't think, breathe, or speak. I remember my husband grabbing my phone off the floor and talking to my dad. And then he got off the phone with my dad and he didn't even say anything to me. He just held me, because what could you say? You know? So my brother got into a horrific accident at work. He drive like really big street sweepers, the ones that like clean the streets. It's a really huge truck, and apparently he's been driving these trucks for over 15 years, so you would think he knows what he's doing and how to like work the truck and everything like that. But apparently he was getting off of an exit that had a very like strong turn, and when he was getting off the exit, it looks like he was going with a lot of speed, and the truck was filled with a lot of debris and dirt, so the truck was really heavy. So when he went to press on the brakes, from what it looks like, because the story still isn't straight yet, they're still investigating and it's been a year, but it looks like when he went to press the brakes, the truck started wobbling and lost control, and as he was turning around this steep like exit, he lost control and he fell out of the truck, and the truck landed on him. Yeah. So, it's just sad. It makes you question life and God and everything like that, because literally I saw him within 24 hours. Like, I saw him maybe 12 hours, 15 hours prior to this happening. Like, I saw him that night, and he died the very next day, like at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. It's like you question things, I question God a lot, because he was such a good person. He didn't deserve that, to die so in that way, a truck landing on you and crushing you. So this year has been, really rough, and it's been such an adjustment, because my brother lived with me. I saw him every single day of my life, and then to go from seeing him every day and not seeing somebody, yeah. Sorry, I don't want to cry. I try not to cry in front of people, but it's sad, and it just makes me question a lot of things, because my mom had 3 kids. She had my brother Macho, my brother Ralphie, and then myself. So she had 2 boys and a girl, and both her sons died tragically. My brother Ralphie was murdered. Like, he was shot and left for dead on the street. Another good kid, that didn't deserve that. That happened when I was 13 years old. I'm 26 now. That happened in 2003, but I remember that too, like if it was yesterday. And then my mom's other son dies in a horrific like accident, tragically. So both deaths were sudden, It's not like a family member gets sick and then eventually time might come sooner than expected, so you kind of prepare yourself for that. No, this was, you wake up and you're going about your day, and then you get the most horrible news of your life. Whew. So that happened, and I was pregnant. So imagine how I felt having to like go through the whole process of the funeral and having to bury my brother, and I'm 8 months pregnant. Losing someone so important in my life, but gaining a beautiful little girl, an angel. I gave birth to her, I believe, a week and a half after my brother's death, so it just hurt me so bad that my brother missed her by a week and a half. He didn't even get to meet her. You know, we looked forward to her. I don't know, but you know what, guys? Life, this is life, you know? There's good, there's bad, there's highs, there's lows. We're not here forever. So I've been through a lot in my life, you know, by losing my brothers. I lost the baby. So all of this has taught me to, you know, live life to the maximum, to the fullest, and love hard. Like, love my family members so hard. I try not to fight with my loved ones and, you know, be mad or anything like that, because life's too short. Literally could be taken from you in a second. So it makes me sad sometimes when I hear stories that there's family fights and family bickering, or like siblings don't talk to each other, because I give up anything to have another day with my brothers. One more day. Just to tell them a few last things that I didn't get to tell them. You know, that I love them and all that stuff. Well, that's my story, and you know, it's been a rough year. Yeah. I hope to make a video soon, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I appreciate you guys. We'll talk soon.